almost get so down and depressed about it, and that I don't want to say this is our new normal, you know? I think confident and strong in our own walk, with whatever that may be, whether that's your walk with God or yourself, making changes in our daily life to improve the life that we have in front of us right now. And arms up, we're gonna press it up. So I've been trying to really meditate on those words, because so often, like for me, I let it get to me. And unfortunately, what I do is I eat. I bake and I eat. I'm physically active all the time, but man, I can eat. And that's bad. Really pull down and up, and pull down and up. 2 more. Last one. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale 1 more time. Good job. Grab a drink of water, especially today. It's going to be a warm one today. And we are going to take the band. We have a small class today. Weird. Yeah, they're all in the back in the corner. All right, so we're going to take the handles, but we're going to grip in. Okay. So we're going to take the band, but we're going to go behind yourself. So now my palms are facing the back of the room or the back of the wall. Okay. So you're going to put some tension on the band already. Okay, so that's nice and taut. Now I'm going to turn to face you from the side. You're going to kick back with your arms and then down. So you want to keep that resistance in the band. Okay, so if you have to choke up a little bit, choke up. Yep. Because you want to feel some resistance. You don't want it to just be air. And that you're actively pushing out. Now also as you do this, keep your chest up. Don't let that chest drop forward. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep that resistance, but now you are going to pull up here. And down. So it's coming up right behind your backside, keeping resistance. And after like a rep or 2, you should start to feel this behind your shoulder. Hopefully so. Yes. Burns so good. Also works your shoulder in a good way that we don't work it, to make sure you maintain this range of motion. And up. And up. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let that rest a little bit. Walk those shoulders out. Stretch the neck. And we're going to come back to the front. Okay, so we're going to still have the same grip. Okay. So now we're going to put some tension in the band. So press out that band. Thumbs are going to be facing up towards the ceiling as we complete this one. So stretching on out. We're going to come up to 90 degrees and then down. Keeping that tension on the band. This is 2. Make sure you exhale at the top. This is 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Good. 9, the last one, you're gonna hold at the top. 10, put the tension there. Now I want you to switch your palms so they face the floor, and you're going to press out small. Your shoulders might be tired already. Push through a little bit. Works the rotator cuff. Keep that oscillating motion. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And circle that out. I promise we're gonna let that rest in a second. I promise. Okay, so still same grip, but now you're gonna be 90 degrees at your side. And we're gonna do one arm alternating. So 90 degrees here, we're gonna press out with your right and then back in. Out with your left and in. So even though that moving side is moving, the one that's doing a bulk of the work is the one that's stationary. And out. Good. Beautiful. Two more each side. 1, 2. You guys look like statues today. Good. Now hold them both out. Press out just a little bit. Let it burn. Stay 90 degrees. If you're up here, you're not going to feel it. If you're at 90, you'll feel it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Drop the band. You're gonna grab one weight for the next one. Grab a drink. Feel your shoulders now? Ooh. Yeah, everybody's real stoic today. Just, there's no expression going on. Okay. So we're gonna have the weight in your left hand. The moving leg is going to be your right. So when we step out, we're gonna be stepping out, big step out. Your right leg is the one that bends. Your left leg is the one that's straight. The weight is going to meet your knee, okay? Now we're gonna explode off this side to push up and then come up here. Stretching out, nice big lunge, and up. Big step out, that's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! Losing my balance. 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11, 12. Good, you're gonna swap sides. So make sure when you're in that lunge position, you're sitting back into that glute. Okay, so now we're going to step way out again to the knee and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Okay. We're going to step right foot forward. So you're in a nice long lunge position. You want to make sure that your toes are facing the same direction, straight forward. Okay? All right. So we're in this nice deep lunge. We're going to have left arm down to the side. You're going to move that left arm straight up in front of you. So it's coming straight up You can have your other hand either on the chair, just on your thigh for balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Stay in that position. We're gonna go straight to the side. 1, 2, palm is facing the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last round, stay in that position. I know it's hard to stay in that lunge. Your thumb is now gonna face your leg and you're gonna roll one arm up. Okay, leading with the elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Straight line from the tip of your head to your heel. 9, 10, and up. Did you feel the glute on the lunge side? I hope. Yeah, feels so good. Okay, remember, always, always, always listen to your body. If you ever need to come up a little bit out of that lunge, take it. You know, give yourself that second of a break. So nice deep lunge again. Most of your weight is on that front leg. Okay, rest the arm. Thumb to the sky. Straight up. 1, 2. Still keep chest lifted. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now stay in the lunge. Straight to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now turn that hand so the thumb faces your leg. Lead with the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And up. Drop the weight. Little drink of water. There is no breeze out here today. Ooh. Take the ball for the next one. Yeah, we can't turn any fans on. Okay, so we're gonna have the ball into your right hand. You're gonna be standing on your right hand, okay? So this is the brain one. Ready for the brain one? Are they turned on? So we'll start with the leg first. So we're gonna go tapping to the front, tap to the side, tap to the back. Okay, we've done these before a long time ago. Okay, but now as we tap the leg to the front, the hand is coming behind. They meet in the middle, and they go opposite. I think this is harder without a mirror. You know, you can't see yourself. So you're opposite, they meet in the middle, and then opposite, and back to center. Okay? This is a part of the brain that we don't tap into too often, but it's a necessity to keep it firing. This coordination. Meet in the middle, and opposite. Opposite again. If you need to, get that hand on a chair. Woo. 2 more. Opposite. Meet in the middle. Good. Last one. And center. Let that rest a little bit. Okay. So now you're going to be weight bearing on the left leg. Okay. Ball's on the left. All right. So if we have to do one round, just go with the legs first. So front, side, back. Okay. Then we do opposite. Opposite. Meet in the middle. Opposite. Opposite. Isn't it crazy? Yeah. It's kind of like, what is that, patting your head and rubbing your tummy? I can't do that either. And side, opposite. See? I just combined all of them. Side, opposite. 3 more. 3. Good. This is 2. Side, back. Last one, opposite. Side, and in the middle. Good job. Grab a drink. I needed a towel today. Okay, so this one's definitely going to be tough because we're so used to seeing our eyes in the mirror. Now we're taking that whole aspect away. So just to start, we're going to have feet shoulder width apart. Hands are going to be out in front of you. Okay, and just to get the feeling of this, now I want you to shut your eyes. Okay, so you got both feet on the ground. Should be pretty easy, right? So just shut your eyes, feel where you are in space. I'm peeking at you. And those of you that have sunglasses on, don't cheat. All right, now you can open the eyes again. Now I want you to shift your body weight to your right foot. Lift up the left. And when you feel ready, I want you to try and close those eyes. If you feel extremely unsafe, put a fingertip on the chair just so you know where that chair is. And I want you to feel what your body does. Does it sway side to side? Sometimes forward. A lot of times people will start to tilt backward. So when you're in this position, think about your glute. Think about your thigh, your core. Tightening everything up. Pop it on a string really tall. Yep. And take a rest. Open those eyes. So, not to nitpick, but this is what I do. I have to pick. But it's funny, like, it's crazy what your body does when you take that vision part away. So what I'm starting to see actually in a lot of people is when you're in that standing position and you shut your eyes, all of a sudden this happens. Like we're tilting to the side and we're sticking out the hip, and then watch this, how you cheat. Your leg does this. So as soon as your legs come together, you're taking away everything that you're trying to work on in your brain and through your core. So make sure that your legs don't touch. Our natural instinct to make it easier is to go, oh, I can do this. And all of a sudden you gave yourself support. Okay, so let's try the opposite side. So balls in front. And get that standing balance first before we take the vision away. And again, if you need to, put your hand on the chair. Think of the glute. Think of the thigh. Core, tall. Once you got that, now shut the eyes. And I'm still watching you. That's why mine aren't shut. Yes, much better. So pelvis is level. And for those of you that have the chair hold, see if you can go to one fingertip. Beautiful. And maybe you can take it away for a split second. She's like, nope, it's okay. And rest. Anybody feel that different the second go around? You look much stronger. Much stronger. All right, so we're gonna have no equipment on this next one. All right. So we're gonna go nice and wide. Okay, this is gonna be an endurance exercise. So endurance meaning multiple reps, but we're gonna do different ranges. So we're gonna start first going tiny and up. So they're just little tiny squats. This is the time to really focus on your form. Think about your inner thighs pulling in at the top. That's what's tightening up here to pull your legs back together. Keep the weight in the heels. Make sure you can still wiggle your toes. Now start to go a little lower in that range, all the way to the top. And up. Yep. Still think puppet on a string, nice and tall. Awesome. Good. Now we're gonna hang out here in that mid-range. Tiny. So we're not coming all the way to the top. By now, your thighs should start to feel like, whew, I feel it. They're burning a little bit. Don't push on your knee. See if you can go a little lower. Oh. And up, so nice and slow now. Work through the range of motion really slow. When we're nice and slow and intentional about the motion, there's much less stress to the joints as well. Focusing on the thigh, the glutes, and inner thigh. You gotta be hot. You have to be hot. No? I couldn't wear a turtleneck right now. Holy moly. Unless if it's like the cool fabric. 2 more, full range. Down and up. Now the last one, let's stop at the bottom. Right here. Don't let it go. Nice and tall. Weight in the heels. Should wiggle those toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And little drink. There must be some innate feeling in me to check the time. Every time I check the time, it's 9:27. Every time, I don't know. Crazy. All right, we're gonna go for the band. Let your legs relax a little bit. So now I've got the band, or my band in the handles. My hand in the handles. Hands in the handles. Okay. So we are going to come back a little bit to what we did in the beginning, a slightly different muscle group. Okay. So now we've got a little tension. Palms are facing the ground. Your left arm is going to stay stationary. Right arm is going to be the puller. Okay. And then back to still tension in the middle. Pull back and still come back to tension. Lead with the elbow. You're focusing on the muscles around your right shoulder blade. And pull. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Give your shoulders a little break for a second. You can roll them out. We've got opposite side. So nice, good, strong stance again. Arms out in front with some tension. Stationary right arm. Left arm is the mover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 2 more. 11. And rest. Keep that band in your hands. I actually did these a couple weeks ago. I like them. Like them. If you have a band at home, this is a great exercise to do. So we're going to keep some tension on the band, but we're going to come up. So this is really our starting position. Okay, so we're up overhead. You may need to adjust how much resistance you have in the band, depending upon what your shoulders can do. But you're going to pull down and back behind. We're going to go right here. I see some people like really shaking. That's great. Okay, and then back up. This is a very weak position for a lot of us. This is focusing right in the middle of our shoulder blades. And up. The last thing we want is rounded shoulders and a rounded mid-thoracic spine, that mid-back. This really helps to enforce extension out of that mid-spine. And down. Now also make sure that your head is staying upright. So often when we're pulling, we're gonna start to do this. So we wanna pull the neck back in and chin tucked in. 2 more. That one doesn't count. This is 1. This is 2. Okay, now, if you are able, I want you to see if you can come all the way back. Let it stretch out. Don't push it. You can drop the band. This is just purely to stretch out the front of your chest wall. And then back up. Let it rest. Come back up. And come on down. This is just taking the shoulder joint through a full rotation of motion. Now, if anybody has some rotator cuff impingement going on, you might find that you cannot use the band. It's okay. Only go as far as what your body will let you go. I never, ever, ever want you to feel pain. Pain is a warning sign. Muscle tiredness pain is a different pain. But joint pain, I don't want you to have. This is last one of 2. I know. Last one. Woo. Nice. So could you feel that opening up here, or are you getting majority in your shoulder joints? A little bit in your shoulder, here. Everybody's a little different. It really depends on our anatomy and what's going on up here. So if there's no joint pain, that is a beautiful one to work on to help open up that chest wall. Okay, so we're gonna take a seat. Make sure I'm still in the video. And we're gonna have a ball and 1 weight. All right, so we're gonna put the ball between the knees. So I'm betting in like the next 2 weeks, I bet all of you in the back are gonna be in the sun. That shaded corner is getting smaller and smaller. Yeah, when it's 50 and 40 and yeah. Yeah. So we've got the ball between the knees, you're squeezing them together, outstretch those feet a little bit, toes are up. I have the weight in my hands here, okay, and I want you to hinge back a little bit. This is to get the abs engaged. You're gonna press from the chest up on a diagonal. 2, 3, stretching the chair. 9, 10, keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Nice. So now we're going to take the ball between the feet. Okay. Everybody okay? Yeah. All right. So a little different now because we were using inner thighs to hold that position. Now we're still squeezing in on the ball, but you're going to feel inner thigh a lot, but you have to fight hard to keep your knees in that same alignment, okay? So we're still going to hinge, but now this time, you're going to press diagonal and back to center. Diagonal, back to center. Good. Beautiful. Right, left, right, left, right, left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Drop the weight. So now we're going to do a little figure 8. So a little coordination along with this. So we're going to take one leg up at a time. But again, as you lift the leg, I want you to make sure you're up nice and tall because we're going to grab it like that. So notice I'm not doing this. I'm not crunching like this. I'm staying up really nice and tall. So this works the front of your hip and the front of your spine. And if you end up slouching forward, you're taking the benefit away. Good. All right, now we're going to go opposite. So now you're going under, behind. Yep. Woo. Nice. Hopefully you feel the front of your hips right now and they are super tired and you're wanting to stop so bad. 3, just not yet. 2, 1. Put the ball behind your back. You can scoot back in that chair a little bit. So we worked your shoulders a ton today. So we are going to make sure to stretch all of this out. So feet wherever you're comfy. Get that ball right between. You can even give yourself a little massage in your mid back. That always feels nice. So arms are going to come forward. And I want you to open up. So now as you open, really try and extend back and over that ball. And come forward. And open. And one more. And open. We're going to take the hands. Might be a little sweaty today. I am. So right underneath that collarbone, right into that breastbone, the sternum, we're going to grab hold of that skin tissue and muscle tissue and push down and in. Try and keep that pressure. And then bring the head up towards the sunny sky. And if your fingertips slide, it's okay. You're still getting some good fascial stretch. Good. And up. Get your bearings a little bit. You might feel a little dizzy, especially when it's warm outside. So now we're going to get underneath that left or the right collarbone, gripping underneath that collarbone, pulling towards the sternum, and head goes up and away from the fingertips. Hopefully you feel a little bit towards the jawline, maybe even up towards the ear. And back to center. Get your vision again. Opposite collarbone. So pushing in, pull down and in towards the sternum, and head goes up and away. Back to center. I feel a little dizzy. Keep the ball in the middle. We're going to get arms up towards the sky. And now I want you to pull elbows down, but you're reaching the elbows kind of down and back towards the chair. This is opening up, again, that chest wall that you just stretched out and did some release to. And up. So another thing to add, pull your belly button towards your spine. Oh, geez.
Look at that sexy lady.
Yes?
I had to drop him off.
Oh, you did?
My appointment's at 10, not 10:30.
All right, thank you.
So he's in there.
All right, thank you.
I hope you guys know she comes home and practices on me.
Oh,
So I feel your pain too.
oh my gosh.
Didn't want to see him.
And front. And then open up. Ay, ay. And front. So do you feel a difference when you open up the chest now? I hope. Especially after you do that myofascial release. Good. And bring the ball down. I do want to stretch the thighs. He doesn't know I told him about, or told you about the hike though. Yeah. Yeah. So you're gonna push the knees out. And if you are able, try and reach up towards the sky, elongate that back and the spine. And then round the spine, round that low back and the mid spine. And push up. More. And round. Gotta get your hip flexors, always, always. And that nice, long, deep lunge. And pull the knee underneath you, tuck the bottom underneath you. If you're able, grab hold of that chair behind you. Opposite side. So nice deep lunge. Pull that knee underneath and grab hold of that chair. That's bad. That was on camera. When they view these, they'll be like, who is that guy? Ay, ay. Yeah, right. And everybody on up. Big inhale. Exhale down to the ground. So before we all depart, just a reminder to sign that sign-up sheet in the back. And back up, inhale. And exhale. And make sure to drink water today. Drink, drink, drink. And everybody up. Last inhale. You guys did a fantastic job. Thank you so much for coming. So if you would like all the stuff again, equipment, I'll spray that all down. Chairs, I'll spray down. We just want to lump them all together back there. Thank you. Hot one. Cancel. End. Okay.